Right, I'm
Hello
gonna get the
everyone
stream up
to
on my
the
phone.
Spanish Grand Prix. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the Spanish Grand Prix. This is Division 2 round. I don't know what round, whatever round this is
5.
in the actual F1 calendar. 5. That's it. We're here with Division 2. We had Division 1 yesterday, which was quite a chaotic race, I'd say. I'm your
I didn't get
host,
to rest
Reese
much of it, so
36HD2, and then we got Dan here who crashed out in Division 1 yesterday.
thanks for that.
These intros
It
are
was,
getting worse and worse, and you're welcome.
uh, right, predictions for qualifying.
I think Beard Boost on pole, he's a bit too quick for a reserve, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm expecting the pole from Beard Boost. I expect Cam to be up there as well, if he can continue with his recent form.
Yeah, I expect that Butt Kangaroo, who is finally making another comeback, he raced one race, then his kid binned his F1 game. But he's finally back, he's bought it again, he's downloaded it again, and he's back in for this race. He's in the Alpha. But I am expecting him to bin it out in qualifying, to be honest with you.
So much hope there, Reese. oh, Cam's in the gravel. That's a good start.
Already? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, is he missing front wing? No, his front wing's fine at least.
We've got Primal's
I saw
prototype,
the.
he's a Div
Oh,
4
he's off
driver.
and he's out. He's
He's out
Mace is
already.
out. He slammed it into a wall and he's missing his front right tire now.
Oh wow.
Not the
That is,
greatest start for Mace there.
RKR Skills has retired.
Oh, and there's a
he's
Red Bull
got a
off in the
poly ban,
gravel
hasn't
on turn 1 now as well.
he? Class
Who has
drivers
a?
could
Oh
out
yeah,
on track.
RKR skills. Yeah. Yeah. So RKR skills. He's got a qualifying ban for last race. We got Mace Camden who's just retired because he's crashed, and then we got Hosty who's retired because he's a Division 1 driver. Along with who else? So we got AJ Sam, he's a reserve as well. We
He's
got
allowed to
Splay J,
qualify.
who's a reserve. Who else is a reserve?
Um,
I think that's about it, isn't it?
Monkey D. Luffy is he a regular? I don't know. I keep seeing him popping up in a couple of the Div 2, Div 3 races. So I'm not quite sure
Yeah,
what's going on
he's
with him.
supposed to be here. Oh wait, is he? I'm not. I don't
I
know.
haven't got a clue, to be honest.
He's racing. Let's just say that. I expect that Louis is going to be up here as well. He did. How did he do in Division 1 when he was reserving?
I'm not too sure. I expect him to do alright today though.
I think he either got into Q2 or Q3, and to be honest, Division 1 was very, very sweaty times. So the fact that Louis was able to keep up with a lot of Division 1 drivers does give him hope for this race, I think.
And he hasn't had the best of luck so far, so hopefully he can change that. Beard Boost is out in his lap, 119.1 from Louis. Set the benchmark.
That's already very quick.
With Frozen White, 120.
Spare
Warriors,
Warrior,
120.16. Watching Beard Boost go around now. He's got a Ferrari in his way. Oh! That looks very close. Oh, we've got an Alfa Romeo in the gravel.
Luffy's about to cross the line.
Free.
Oh. Monkey D. Luffy goes 5th and Mash Gangster goes 3rd.
31. He must have messed up his lap there. Beer Boost is about to cross the line and he goes top with him 118.6.
1.6, wow.
That is impressive.
Pro Sniper about to cross the line, goes 5th with a 120.8. And who else? I think Perry, yeah, Perry's just started a lap. Revjaw's about to start his lap. Yeah, let's ride on board with Perry. Hosey says, hello, Xbox Div 1, PS4 Div 1 driver, and Xbox Div 3 commentator boy here. He took it upon himself to label everything he does in this league.
Was that really necessary?
He is in the chat. He's in the party. You'll hear him when a safety car comes out as a driver commentator person, apparently. So yeah, you'll hear him pop up occasionally.
Revjaw's about to start his lap.
Yeah, I'm on with Perry, who's just coming into Sector 3 now on his first flying lap. I know that, and Perry's gone onto the grass a little bit. He's just understeered off, and now he's span it.
Yeah.
That is a very hard corner to get right. I know that Perry, he messaged me quite a lot trying to get a few hints on this track. He's looking to try, he's looking to try and get a bit faster, but he didn't have time to properly practice for this race. And yeah, he just keeps spinning it now.
I just kind of thought I'm bad at spin. Not gonna put too much into practice, but expect too much in lap 2. Through that.
Is Perry going to pit? No, he decides to go for another lap. He has got a lot of it. Oh, and he's span it on the final corner. And he's hit the wall. I don't know if he's got damage.
Surely got damage.
He did hit the wall a little bit. It was a very slight touch though. This camera angle is terrible. There. Perry doesn't have damage. He got lucky. Oh, Hodges just smashed it into a wall. He's missing half his front wing. He's very lucky that he did lose a tyre there. He lost it in the same place that a lot of Div 1 drivers did, including someone in the party right now.
I think that might have been Hosty. Revjaw's about to complete a flying lap and he goes P3 with a 19.8. Didn't ask for your input, Hosty.
Some pretty quick times. But still, Beard Boost. He always sets the pace very early on.
Yeah. I can't see anyone coming close to that, to be honest. I mean, I think an 18.6 might be at max from some Div 2 drivers in Q3. So.
Yeah, I think it is a difficult one because we don't know if, for example, Louis, Rev, or something like that, maybe made a few mistakes. We'll just have to see. I mean, when you get to Q3, I've noticed that final lap in Q3, you either do shit or you do surprise yourself and you actually do go quite fast.
Well, the track performance usually gives you a few attempts on your lap time, so if you can nail it in that last lap in Q3, that's the most important part of qualifying.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, but we're on board with Butt Kangaroo right now. I surprised myself with mine. I'm normally terrible at qualifying. Yeah, Butt Kangaroo is about to come onto the last corner. He's about to finish his lap. Gets those corners quite well. Oh no, but he got a bit of oversteer. Had to correct it. That ran him wide onto the curb. Across the line. Goes P7 with 120.8. That's not actually too bad considering that he's been off the game for a while. I know that he was very excited to get back into it.
That was it.
Yeah, he posted
the disc.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay, that's the guy with it.
Terrible in Q, still gets pole, that's Reece Sherman for you. I don't like you using my full name, Hosty. I could get stalkers. I'm joking. Love you, really. We ride on board with Danny. Oh, he goes very wide. Sorry, what?
I enjoy qualifying more than the rest.
I don't. I always get very anxious in qualifying, and as soon as the lights go out for the race, I just sort of go into that mindset. And I prefer the race more. This has been a very scruffy lap from Danny so far. I don't know if he's struggling with the setup that he's got on. It goes P9 with 121 dead.
It's a difficult track to master.
Splay did cross the line behind his teammate, but he invalidated his lap, and now there's a McLaren behind him. I don't know if he's going to want to move out the way. He's not got much ERS left, but he might just want to put in a banker time. I believe that is Spare Warrior that's behind him though. Splay goes very wide, and that, yeah, he lets the McLaren through. Ando AMG, let's go Funky Monkey. Ah yeah, so Funky Monkey is a Div 1 driver. How did we not know that?
Who's Div 1 drivers?
Oh, what is he? Funky Monkey.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which would explain why he's not setting lap time in. Yeah, he's got a very big fan of Ando AMG. Splay is going to want to complete this lap. He's been saving up ERS, so I think he might go again, because he's just invalidated this lap now as well.
What driver are we on about?
What's going on? Splay J. Is he going to pit or is he going to go again? And he pits. So he's came out, but he's not been able to put a lap time in yet. Which, to be fair, a lot of Div 1 drivers did as well.
2.9 second gap between drivers. A big gap.
I kind of have a feeling that these divisions need a bit of shuffling.
Definitely. I think Beer Boost got a test for Div 1. So,
yeah, I did say in the admin chat, I think, in Baku that we should promote Beer Boost to Div 1. Nothing's really came from that again, but if he keeps on doing this, then we're gonna have to move him to Div 1, I think.
yeah, I think he'd probably end up dominating this league. Like, Sherwood can't move you up.
Wow, trying to get rid of me. It's a weird place for Danny to try park it. I mean, at least he's tried to get out of the way, but it is a very weird place to do so.
How many drivers we got here? So there's 1, 2, 3, and we have 19 drivers. The Splurger needs to get a decent lap in. Funky Monkey, pressure's on.
Yeah, I think Spare Warrior is now doing another lap. Oh no, he's got no ERS. He's literally got 0 ERS. I don't know how you managed. Oh, he's off. He's onto the gravel. Oh no, he's not. He's lagging. Who's this?
Oh, no, my day Hodges is going into the pits. I want to get in quick and back out, I imagine. No? He wants to make it for a Q2.
Splay J is on his out lap again.
He's going to need. Has he done a lap yet? No, he hasn't. Maybe
Splay J hasn't, no.
Oh, should Funky Monkey have retired?
He should have done, but if he's not set a lap time, I don't think there's much of a problem.
I mean, Splurger only really needs to set a lap time to get through a Q2 here, so no pressure.
Funky banned from qualifying. Yeah, he's all reserves are banned apart from AJ Sams. He's not banned because he's in a lower division. He's in Division 3. DL13 Gaming says, would love to promote Beard Boost, would fit in great with the Div 1 lads, but he's unable to race Fridays. Ah, that's why he's not been promoted. I think he'd match some of the Div 4 drivers. There are like 5 or something drivers in Div 4 that are quite quick, aren't
they? I'm not too sure. I haven't seen a Div 4, well, I haven't seen much of the Div 4 races. But I mean,
oh,
some of them
there's a Renault and a Toro Rosso off.
A bit too quick.
It was Krusty and Splay J. They were off in the first corner. Splay J does not have damage. Let's see if Krusty does. Oh, and yeah, the Toro Rosso is missing a lot of his front wing. He's missing both the end plates.
Oh.
Not sure what happened there, because he's on his out lap. I'm gonna guess that that Krusty tried to come out of the pits just as Splay J was coming round, and then they must have collided.
Probably.
So he's definitely gonna have to pit again and get a new front wing on.
What's that?
Kangaroo's retired in the pit lane. He's happy with his time.
I mean, I think if you sat a lap here, you can afford to retire.
That's the thing with this track. You want to push hard, but this track it punishes you if you push too hard.
Yeah, definitely. Back end very slidey. Something you need to get under control.
Yeah, these curbs, they look very inviting, but if you do get on them wrong, that's your race over.
Turn ones don't matter. It's awful off the exit. You just take a bit too much curb. End up losing so much time.
Oh god, Hosie's on about the PS4 and the bloody chat.
He's doing a bit of promoting.
Yeah.
Do I need
when
yes, you do need
does he take a break?
Austin never takes a break.
PS4 small.
The debate that will never end.
I never take a break from that view.
Oh, Hodges loses back end.
Did you manage to save it though?
Yep, it's still going. Don't know if it'll improve.
On my screen, Splay J has set a purple sector and he's invalidated it again.
Oh dear.
He is struggling with this track. He's going to need to make sure that he doesn't do that in the race, otherwise that could... Oh, he's retired from the session. Splay J is out. That's not going to give him much hope for his race tomorrow.
No, not at all. Get a bit more practice in.
So Perry goes P6 with a 120 dead. He'll be happy with that, I think, considering he says that he does hate this track.
Yeah, it's enough to get him through. How many drivers do you think will do the gamble and go soft in Q2?
I don't know. I think
Beer boost definitely.
Yeah, beer boost. He's gonna go on the mediums or something. He'll want the best strategy. He's got the lap times to do it. I think Louis is gonna want to as well. Same with Monkey D. Luffy. Perry is definitely gonna try it, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe Mash Gangster, but I think everyone else is maybe gonna have to go on the softs. Unless, of course, everyone goes on the mediums.
Yeah, I mean, then you got the other 5 drivers outside who could easily just put a set of softs on and try and match the lap time. I think if you've done a 119, you should at least be trying to do the medium strat.
Yeah, for sure. Spray J says that it's the Renault car, not his driving.
Yes, because equal
I
cars
don't think
are all
that's
shit.
true. I think it might just be your setup, mate.
Did you get your setup off Austin by any chance?
He does really give his setups away. I swear, like half of like the Div 2 and 3 racers all use his setups, which he just steals off a time trial and then does his own little stuff to it. You love to berate my setup, you lot. Yeah, it was his setup. How surprising.
But
this is it. But this is it for Q1. So we have Splay J, Mace Camdo, Funky Monkey and Hosty all out. The only one from Div 2 that is out is Mace Camdo, who unfortunately lost the back end on his out lap at the start of the session and lost his front wheels.
Sorry about that.
Which is just unfortunate. No worries. So we're just waiting for Spare Warrior to retire, and then that is it. We can move on then to Q2. Here we go. So this is where I would argue is the most important part of qualifying, because this is where it really affects your race. Yeah. So a lot of what would you do? Say you just done a 120 dead. What would you do?
Do first lap on mediums. See how it pans out. I mean, I think I'm going to go through. You go out on the end. You go out at the end on softs. You through about your lap. If you're not, complete your lap. You'll make it through Q3.
Yeah, that is a very safe way to do it. The only problem is if you do accidentally invalidate your lap time on your final run, and then your medium time that you just done isn't actually good enough to get through. So there is a little bit of risk there, but generally that is the more cautious way to go about it.
I mean, just don't invalidate your lap times and you should be fine.
I think that's easier said than done. So, say that to Spage.
Yeah, no. It's an awful one because some corners you can take as much curve as you like, others find a bit of curve and invalidate it. So code masters aren't the best on that side.
So I can already see that Beard Boost, Danny, Primal Pro Sniper, Frozen White, Mash Gangster, Louis and Perry have all fitted the medium compound. They may not have gone out the garage yet, but that is the tyre that they've selected to go out first. Oh, and Monkey D. Luffy now joins that list.
But 9 drivers who've put the mediums on. Could be an interesting one.
So Louis is out first on the medium compound tyre. Let's see what he can do.
And we've got Danny who's out all riding board with the Renault powered car.
Option tyre alert, says Hosty. Get out the chat. Just go away. Let's ride on board with Hosty. Let's hear the sound of this Force India. By the way, he does know that he can chat right now. Hosty, you can talk. You're spectating just like us.
We don't want you here, Callum.
Sorry, Daniel, I'm here. How you doing, guys?
Oh, fuck off.
So, what's your take on this qualifying so far, then?
There isn't really a lot to say about Q1 because everybody that's managed to get it, a shame for Splay that as a Prix driver didn't get a chance to shine. But it was fascinating. The fact that 2/3 of the drivers have taken the medium side shows that they really want to get this through and done, but surprisingly no one's gone to the hard like a lot of the drivers did. Did you know it's something I did? Oh yeah, Labrador approached Sniper and Warrior there, I'm not quite sure.
She had a little pile of drivers going through final turn, all wanting to start the lap. I think they're going to ruin each other's laps here.
Yeah, there's 4 of them in a group.
They're way too close to each other.
This is not the Baku circuit. This is not going to help them. They're going to understeer like crazy.
Well, Danny slowed down and Warrior went round in one side and Primal Pro Sniper went the other way, and yeah, they're just absolutely.
The Renault's trying an overtake on Warrior. Gets pushed out wide though, and the Alpha's gone on the inside. That Renault is completely backed out.
Well, he's had to. He wouldn't have got through on a lap time like that on the mediums.
No.
You need the space, and that was awful.
You know what I find interesting? In Division 1, there's only one driver that went through to Q3 on the soft compound tyre. The rest of them were all on mediums. So everyone does think that the medium strategy is the way forward for the race.
I might have slightly invalidated my medium last time.
Just slightly.
So Louis sets a 120.1. Let's see what everyone else can do. Perry sets a 120.4. That's very close. And then everyone else, Primal Sniper, Butt Kangaroo and Spare Warrior all crossed the line. They're in the 121s, but they did ruin their lap times. Remember, AJ Samuel, 120 dead. That's pretty good, but that's on the soft compound tyre.
Danny's going for it again. Hopefully he can get a clean run this time.
Yeah, Buck Kangaroo and Spare Warrior all set their times on the softs. That might have been why Spare Warrior might have been a bit too keen to get past everyone because he was on the quicker compound.
Yeah.
Beer boost of a 119.1 on the mediums.
Just a bit of common sense, though. I mean, back off in sector 3. Let the driver in front of you go.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, to be honest.
You're not going to get much of a tow around here.
Buck Kangaroo's out. And Frozen White is off. Both the Alfa Romeos have had an issue.
He's sat in P7
At the
at the minute,
exact
but
same
I don't
time.
think he's going to get through.
Yeah,
he's in the
I did say
that
to
looks
everyone that I
nasty.
think that Buck Kangaroo is going to be out, and Frozen White, yeah. Frozen White's lost half his front wing. Buck Kangaroo is completely out. He's set a time, but he's in 10th at the minute. Yeah, that's just unfortunate, but that happens when you've not been on the game for a while.
Oh, Danny's backed off. Unless he's going to have, I think he's going to have to fit some softs to try and get through at Q3 now.
I think Mash Gangster is trying another lap. Let's see what he can do on this medium compound.
Where is he?
Through the final 3 corners. And he actually goes into the pits.
He's already set a lap time.
Alright, I think
Still a clown.
a lot of people are pitting now. Right.
He's out on the soft
Rev
compound.
pit, yeah. Okay, let's keep an eye on Krusty. That's A Hodges is going. A Hodges is going for another lap. He really wants to get through on the medium compound, but he's only got 0% ERS left.
Beer boost of 19 on mediums. That's matching what some of the drivers were doing on softs last session. That's very impressive.
That is. It sucks that he can't do Fridays because I do think he is a bit too fast for Division 2.
Yeah.
Let's go on board with A Hodges.
What's happened to Steam? I don't know what has happened.
Where did that come from? That was a bit random in the chat.
Yeah.
I think
Primal
Monkey D.
Frost
Luffy
Sniper
is on a
in that
lap just behind A Hodges.
Their Warriors out on the mediums.
What did he say his best lap time on there?
I will have a look.
He said his best lap time on the softs, I believe. Does he really think that he's going to beat it?
Unless he held back on the softs.
Man, he did have that compromised lap.
Yeah.
That's true.
In a 120.15, I think you can do better than that on soft.
I think Monkey D. Luffy is now doing his 3rd lap on these mediums to try get a better lap time.
Russell Leclerc is about to cross the line. And he goes P8.
P8 with a 120.8. Do you think that's safe?
I don't.
That makes 2 of them.
Yeah.
I think you've got to be a lot faster than that on soft. To get through.
And Perry, he's asking if he's safe. I think so.
But yeah. By some of the lap
I'd
times,
go
it's
out
soft.
on. Yeah, I'd go out on a set of softs just to make sure, but I think you're safe, mate.
Unless some drivers
sorry, it was meant to say
say
stream. What's happened to the stream? Ando's asking. I don't know what has happened to the stream. I need a bit more information than that.
Rev Job, Beard Boost and Louis have all retired from the session. Must be confident.
There's
That's it.
also Krusty. He's invalidated his lap.
Yeah, he
He
was on
goes
his
in the
dirty lap.
pits. Yeah, let's have a look at AJ Sams. He's on the medium, a fresh set of mediums. Let's see what he can do.
It's time P3. Did he do his first lap time on soft start? Yeah, he did
Let's
a
have a
20.
look. Yeah, he did.
20.08 on soft. Callum, your mic's echoing.
Oh, sorry, just let me adjust my Xbox stuff.
Does AJ Sams really think that he's going to improve his lap time on a slower compound?
Yeah, I don't think he will. He could try it. But I think it'll be a bit of a stretch.
Oh, he's just invalidated that lap. Right near the final corner. Yeah, a lot of people are now retiring from the session.
He's got plenty of
British Rev,
VRS, so
Joe
they're gonna
Louis
go again.
and Monkey D. Luffy are all feeling safe. They've all retired. But Kangaroo was pushed to 11th in the end.
I
So
think
even
top
though he
5
did
he's
crash
safe.
out, he won't make it through.
Maybe even
Yeah,
6.
top 5 is definitely safe, I think. Oh, and AJ Sam's just invalidated this lap now as well.
He's not having much luck.
No, a lot of people seem to either be invalidating or crashing out.
Yeah. Been a good start, right? Is anyone else? Primal, Pro Sniper, he's sat in P10, he's out on a lap. But Kangaroo is out of the session. Sat in P11.
Kirk,
Bear
guess
Warriors
who
in
binned
there,
it? Yeah, we
still
saw
got
it
his
stream,
mediums
mate.
on.
Do you think Spare War is going to try again then with the mediums? I mean, his soft lap time isn't enough to get through. I don't know if the mediums is the best way to go.
Well, he said in
Sorry, what
the
was this?
screenshot that the truck is off, so...
Ah.
My god, so many messages. They've pre-checked the track is off. That's interesting.
I've got a bit
Anybody
of a
out
cold
on
now. Not from my knowledge. I don't know if I think AJ Sams is on a lap.
I think you're stretching it really with the mediums. Doing that many laps.
Yeah, they're not going to be very good now.
I think you'd be better off
The-
with the soft you've already set a lap on.
Yeah, because the qualifying, like the
Oh, isn't it
qualifying
gravel?
laps do take a lot out of the tyres.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
got-
I don't like this track, but when you get that qualifying lap that is just right, it is nice.
I won't know what that's like around here.
AJ Sams hits too much of that inside curb, and that inside curb really sends
Yeah.
you like towards the gravel. It was good to
You already
save
caught a bit
it,
of gravel
but he
on
did
this
lose a
lap.
lot of time. And goes wide
no
there
way
as
he's
well.
gonna
That
get
little
through.
bump on the inside does bump you off. Yeah, I don't think it's going to improve it.
No chance.
No.
20-4. I mean, you won't want him to improve seconds much life out of tyres.
Yeah, the Red Bull of A. Hodges goes from 11th to P8 on a lap time of 120.4, sorry.
He's done 2 laps on the soft that he's on.
Krusty the Clown now on fresh mediums. He's just started his lap. Let's have a look at this.
Primal Pro Sniper coming out on mediums.
No, I never know how to get this corner here right. That first long right-hander after the first corner. I never know what line to take there.
I just... Not a clue because this track doesn't look like me.
It's a hard one to hook up, certainly. I seem to take different lines every lap, but if you can get the race to rotate nicely, then that can get you a couple of turns at a time.
Man, you've got to be smooth
Yeah, I
on the
think-
throttle, and I'm not.
Yeah, I think that if people do struggle this much at Spain, then next week at Monaco is going to be a death trap.
See, I struggle at Spain, but Monaco I'm completely fine with, so...
I do enjoy Monaco, but it just takes
Monaco's one of my favourite
one slip up in that 30-odd lap race to completely ruin it.
Yeah.
Presley now crosses the line on the mediums. He does not improve. He's right on the cliff edge. He was retired from the session in hope that
Right.
Primal Sniper, Spare Royal, Danny do not improve.
Primal Pro Sniper's just started his lap now. Yeah, looks like he's set to 1. Set to 1 and 6 to 3.
Yeah, that's the Tarossa retiring. Have extra ambulances on standby at Monaco, says Kurt. Yeah, I think we are going to need it. There's going to be a lot of crashes there. And the problem with Monaco is that you can't just go off the track to avoid it. If someone does have a crash right in front of you, you're in that crash now as well. You're part of it.
Basically, be at the front and you're fine.
Yeah. If you're mid-pack, then I'd start to write out your wheels. And Primal invalidates his last lap.
To be honest, you probably want to be at the back and just chill and let everyone crash in front of you in Monaco. Drive around at 2 miles an hour, as long as you cross the line at the end, you'll pick up some points. Final Pro Sniper, I think he's ruined his lap.
And Spare's gone into the pits. It's all up to Danny. Will he kick out Krusty the Clown? And no, he's invalidated his lap time.
Oh, Danny.
He's still going to cross the line. He's not going to go into the pits, which is good because that's a faster retirement, which means we go on to the next qualifying faster, something that most drivers don't reckon or don't realise. It's annoying.
Yeah. That was annoying yesterday. Driving around
So
in
this
the
is
field,
your for the entire lap. But this is your results for Q2. So it's Beard Boost, Revjaw, AJ Sams, Louis, Frozen White, Monkey DeLuffy, Perry, A Hodges, Mash Gangster, and Krusty all going through to Q3. But out we have Primal Sniper, Buck Kangaroo, Spare Warrior, Danny, and RKR Skills. The people starting the race on the mediums are Krusty the Clown, Monkey DeLuffy, Louis, AJ Sams, Revjaw, and Beard Boost. That's at least all in the top 10. We don't know what everyone else is going to do yet.
I think everybody else has like top 10. You'd be starting on mediums, surely. You're at the back, maybe hards, but I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah, I think I know who would go hards, and he's in the party right now.
Let's start P5 on the hard, and he's not bothered.
Beard Boost is 7/10 on faster than Revjaw.
Scary. That's what that time
That is.
He could have done it on hard. He's that quick.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
why did you want to start on hards?
I'm not saying you should, I'm saying you could.
Callum, every week you try and start on hards. So, and what happened to you in Australia? You lost that many places, held me up, and you just fucked it by starting on hards. So,
Silly me.
by everyone up.
Ooh, that's a good question, chatter. Is Boost almost as quick as Reese?
No.
No. No.
He's quick for this race, but for this the division that he's in. But I think a few Div 1 drivers are still faster than Beard Boost.
Yeah, I think he's quick. I just don't think he's top of Div 1 quick.
Yeah, no. I think he'd be a good midfield in Div 1, but I don't think he'd be racing at the top.
Reese is
Beard
rapid.
Boost
Nah,
is
it's
the
not that
first
fast.
You want to smack? It's rude to lie, Dan.
I got some friends that got to give you a run for the money.
Yeah, Beer Boost is the first one out by quite a bit. He wants to get a clean lap in straight away. Let's ride on board with this lap because I have a feeling it's going to be quite quick.
It's got the pace, why not?
And AMG, I just watched my mate Funky Monkey for the win at the Mo. Yeah, we know that. We see you in the comments a lot. You're always trying to spare him on. It didn't really did quite go his way in Singapore though, unfortunately. So everyone is out trying to do their laps apart from Krusty.
Krusty. Maybe he's a bit short on tyres.
Maybe, but even then I'd still just do a quick lap on already used tyres just for like a little banker.
Realistically, if you beard boost, and if you can put a decent lap together here, he could save a set of tyres and just not go out at the end of Q3.
Yeah, but we saw last time how quick the Spain ramps up.
Yeah. I was never expecting to do a 17.9, for example.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think if I was Beard Boost, I'd put on the used tyres, try to bank a lap at first, and then go out on my new set right at the end.
But surely he's got 2 sets at least, maybe even 3 or 4 depending on the strand. Sorry.
Yeah, what I'm saying is if you wanted to save a set for the race, because that's what you usually start short of when a safety car comes at the end. You go, oh, let's put on some soft set, I've only got used sets.
Yeah, I always keep a spare set now. I use 1 set in quali, I then use 1 set, I use 1 set in Q1, 1 set in Q2, and then I got still 3 clean sets because you got, oh no, you got 2 clean sets, sorry.
Well, that's, you usually got mediums in Q2.
Yeah, but I always do, oh yeah, that's true, I only use the mediums in Q2, so then I got 3 clean sets, and I used 2 in Q3, 1 for the start, 1 for the end. And I've always got that 1 spare for the race.
Benchmark with an 18.3.
Ooh, that's a good
With
time.
19.8.
Who's next? A Hodges is next across the line. Goes 5th. AJ Sam now, he goes 4th.
Okay, look,
it's Revjor
around the
next.
final few turns.
Revjor crosses the line, he goes P2, 118.9. Now it's Frozen White, he goes P4, 119.6. Now Monkey DeLuffy crosses the line, he goes P3 with a 119 dead.
Louis is still in the pit.
Now we're waiting on Krusty. So Louis must have not been happy with his lap and just pit then.
I'm guessing so. These another one we could expect to be right up there.
Yeah. I don't know if he's trying to hide his final pace for Q3 or what. Oh wait, he's coming out now. I can see his car moving in the pit lane. This track is always so hard to get everything right. Because I remember in one of the qualifying sessions, oh, and Krusty's lost it. He's into the wall and lost his front wing. Lucky he didn't retire from that, but he's got major damage. His entire front wing is gone. That's unfortunate for Krusty.
He will get another run at the end though.
Yeah, it's not the end of the road. But that just reinforces what I was about to say. It's very important to just be consistent on this track.
I think Louis can be pushing it for time if he wants to run at the end.
Yeah, he's going to need to speed up.
Well, maybe he's just going in the low with 1 run. That may be what he's doing.
I mean...
Maybe. not the strategy I'd go with, but
Yeah, I'd never go for a run mid Q3, just because I know I won't get a run at the end.
yeah, like what I'd do is I'd go out probably with 3 minutes to go. You know, everyone else is going to wait like 2 minutes 30 or something. If you go out with 3 minutes, you're still at the end of the session, but you're in clean air. But yeah, as I was saying, with my qualifying yesterday, in one of the qualifyings, I had no purple sectors, but I was still P2 because you just need to be consistent. You don't need to be the fastest in every sector. As long as you can hook up a decent lap, it will take you quite far. Louis goes a little bit wide. Don't know the name of this corner, but I'm sure that Hosty does. It's probably stuck to his wall.
It's Repsol. This is Seat now, if you're wondering.
There we go, cheers. Goes through the left to the right, that's all I'm going to call it. For another right, yeah, it does go a little bit wide. Takes that corner quite cautiously, definitely could have carried a little bit more speed in for this heavy braking zone. Going into now the third sector, just clipping the apex, want to run a little bit wide but not too much on the curb. Don't want to take too much inside because that will force you onto the gravel on the outside of the track. For this long right-hander, quite slow, don't want to go too wide there. Don't want to hit these bumps and these curbs, they will force your car out wide. He does avoid them quite a bit, but you'll want to take more curb than that for a good lap time. Want to keep it close to the inside, run a little bit wide here for a good run. He sets lap time of 1:19.4, goes P5 just behind Mash Gangster, and breathe.
Very good. Beer boost is out already. That's very interesting. 4 minutes to go, wants to get on with it.
And Krusty the Clown is also out for his first run because he crashed out in the last one. This is a weird time to be going out, but if you do crash out and you don't have a lap time on the board yet, you probably do want to just make sure that you're not going to have anyone in front. You can't afford the dirty air at this point when you've got no lap time on the board.
No, definitely not. And of course you don't want to start P10, that's the worst place to start.
Yeah, I think that Krusty is going to be the first one that's going to cross the line in Sierra. Stick on board with Krusty the Clown. Just realised I don't have the telemetry up. It goes off every qualifying session for some reason.
Yeah,
yes, it does.
That's very annoying. Should have took it a bit wider through there.
Yeah, want to just clip the apex. Don't run too wide. This is a very I don't know what you call it. Basically, it makes you feel like you can go wider than you actually can.
It's conservative from the keeper's flat, I would say.
Yeah, he runs very deep. We see a lot of the drivers running deep at that corner. Probably wanted to carry a bit more speed into that one as well.
Follow the line.
Yeah. It's also very easy to get too much wheel spin on that corner. You either go too wide or you go too, like you turn too early, get too much on the inside curb and that spins you out. So it's a very difficult corner to get right. But Krusty is going to come across the final few corners onto this long right-hander. They want to get good momentum, runs a little bit wide, wanted to kiss the inside curb a little bit more. Goes across the line and it's a 120.7, only good enough for 9th. Sends A. Hodges down to P10. Who's next to cross the line? I think it's going to be... I don't know.
He's come up to the end of his lap.
Louis has invalidated, he's gone into the pits. Yeah, so it's Beard Boost. That's interesting. Not too sure why they've done that. AJ Sams has invalidated this lap, but he's got some decent ERS saved up. He's probably going to go for another run.
I just got to say, it's a Ferrari and Williams coming out right now. They're leaving it really tight. Yeah.
That is very tight.
You've got to get on with this lap now.
Oh, Repjar's not going to have ideal tyres, surely.
Not at all.
This is very interesting, but AJ Sam's going to start his second flying lap after invalidating his last one. He's only got 60% ERS, but that should be enough just for this one last lap. He cannot afford to screw this up. Runs a little bit wide. He probably wanted to kiss the apex a little bit more than that. Okay, he's not really hitting these apexes very well. I think that just said that SpayJ left the session.
Yeah, he's had to run because he might be grounded if he dares stay on 1 minute longer.
Okay. How old is he?
That was about to say. I feel a bit weird talking to him so much now. Anyway, enough about that. I don't want to get arrested. So AJ Sam's just going to the third section now, the hardest part of the track.
Rev just started his lap with 12 seconds to go.
Jesus, that left it very late. AJ Sams is coming through the final few corners now. He's going to want to hope this sends him quite high up. He's on 3-lap old softs, and these softs will be very worn down. Definitely not going to get the best lap time out of them. He does not improve. Monkey DeLuffy does improve though. He goes second with a 118.6.
That's a good time there from Daniel.
And Perry the Platypus is about to cross the line. He goes P5 at 119.2. Good improvement there. Got Louis about to cross the line. He's going to want to get this pole. He does not improve though, unfortunately. His teammate Mash Gangster crosses the line just behind him. He does improve. He goes P5 at 119 dead.
Rev Jaws coming into the final part.
Yeah, on my screen he's got a purple second sector. Yeah, he's going to want to get this pole position to see it from Beard Boost.
Oh, goes a little wide.
Runs a little bit wide. Yeah, that's going to compromise his lap. Does the last apex very well, crosses the line. Oh no, he couldn't do it. He's about a tenth or two off at 118.5, goes second. Knocks Monkey DeLuffy down to the second row.
That's a
The
lot
only
tighter
person
of a finish than I
is
expected.
now, yeah, and AJ Sams goes into the pits on 4-lap old softs. That is the end of Q3, a very drastic Q3. Perry in the chat says that he's happy. Revjaw is swearing. Quite a big contradiction there.
Revjaw, you fabulous child.
Do you kiss your mum with that mouth? God. Yeah, that was a very dramatic ending to Q3. That was very close. And I think Beard Boost is about 4 or 5 tenths off of the pole time for last race at Div 1.
I still reckon it could have gone faster, but that was a very close finish from Revjaw.
Yeah, so your top 10. Your top 10 for the Division 2 race here at Spain is Beard Boost, Revjaw, Monkey DeLuffy, Louis, Mash Gangster, Perry, Frozen White, AJ Sams, Crusted Account, and A Hodges.
Some drivers have a bit of work to do in the race.
AJ Sams got a bit of a warning for speeding in the pit lane apparently on lap 3.
I don't matter too much in qualifying.
Yeah, you just get me along.
I had to find something to say there, now don't I?
It was very eventful.
Primal Pro Sniper, hopefully I'm doing Div 4 proud. You are, mate. You really are.
He's doing good.
They're not ready up.
Yeah. I will remember
yes,
not to ready
drivers
up.
do not ready up.
I'm going to
I
score
don't
a
know
race
why we have to still say this 5 races in, but don't ready up.
I'm just going to stay in the start screen. Anyway, lads, I'm going to love you in the week. I will come back if we get any safety cars. Good luck with the comms.
Feel free not to.
If you want.
Yeah, good luck with your race.
Thank you.
Right, thank God he shut up. I'm joking. DL13 Gaming is asking medium or hards. I'd go on the mediums. Reese, you know how much I've been
Definitely got
struggling
mediums.
with practice. Yeah. Perry the Platypus, he has done very well. He has been struggling with Spain for quite a while, but he's done very well here. He just needs to keep up in the race, which is easier said than done. Oh, mediums to hards. Yes, I think that is the best way to go. You do
Mediums
do
to
want to
hards, that's
start
the
on the
strategy.
mediums for sure. Obviously, a
Start on the
safety car
softs, it's
might
a
change
two-stop.
it, but yeah, but starting on the mediums is the best way to go about it in all circumstances, whether there's a safety car or not. But Kangaroo says, I apologise in advance. Yeah, he'll probably dive bomb everyone into turn one. He'll probably be the cause of the safety car. So
Probably just, one track that you really shouldn't dive bomb into turn one, because it's very hard to overtake.
yeah, dude, that's horse. Learn the spell. Love you really, Kurt. 33 laps in time trial and only 2 valid laps from Perry.
That is
Well, you've done very well to get a good, solid, valid lap in for your Q3. You've done it when it really counts. Now just convert your good qualifying into a good race.
I think after 33 laps, you really should know the track limits by that point, to be honest. I hope it was your last two at the 33 that were the valid ones.
Yeah. I've been out for don't know how long, says Kurt. Yeah, he's been out from Australia, so we've had 4 races, I think, 4 or 3 races without him, 4 or 3 weeks without him. And yeah, now he's back, and he's came back in a big way by crashing. But he did put in a decent performance until that point.
Yeah.
Louis says, everyone easy into turn 1. Yes, I do hope so.
I don't see
Kurt
I can't
is
see
now
that being the
swearing at
case,
me.
but I hope they do.
Lost respect, you sold your BMW. Well, the brakes failed on me. My BMW tried to kill me. But I'm more sad about me having to sell that than you are, trust me.
You don't need brakes. What are you know about? Lift and coast, lift and coast.
Yeah, I'll just use the handbrake. That's good enough.
Yeah, handbrake works as well. I mean, engine braking. You're in 5th gear, just go straight to first, it'll slow you down.
Yeah, or I could do a Getsuga and just use the dude in front of me as my brakes.
Should have bought a real BMW, should have killed it.
So no one's readied up so far, so that's pretty good. Although in Div 1, no one readied up for a while, and then they randomly readied up halfway through.
Yeah.
Which I don't see how that works. Like, surely if you're going to ready up by mistake, it'd be right at the start, not sort of halfway through.
Yeah, stuff happens. Here's a good one for you. If you ever feel pointless, just remember there's technicians that fit indicators on BMWs.
I don't think Kurt is going to like that comment. Kurt has been saying to me how he's a bit annoyed because he lives on a little island right now, and they've said that. Oh, Dalek, please sort your mic out. Who's Dalek? You need to tell us. But yeah, Kurt is a bit annoyed because his whole sort of island bit that he lives on has now just been put down to 40 miles an hour everywhere, and he says that is too slow
Oh
for him.
dear. Yeah, when you
That
buy a
does suck. I
BMW from
can't
the
imagine it's
dealership,
40.
did they play you a video of how to drive like a dickhead?
Normally have no national speed limit. Yeah, so going from being able to do what you want to 40 miles an hour must suck. Everyone's asking if they're ready in the chat, so I'm gonna guess we're gonna get underway very shortly. I hope so, because I'm running out of things to say.
I'm going to radio
Are
as
we
we are all good.
still Daleki? Don't
To be
ready
honest,
up until
BMWs
told
are the
to
way
and they've
forward.
readied up.
Added a way forward though.
Oh, Daniel's ready up. That's that. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, yeah, everyone ready up. BMW's all the way forward. Well, I mean, I don't know.
I don't quite agree with that, but yeah, it's certainly an opinion.
Right, off for the formation. That beard boost leaves the rest of the grid. I'm sure he's been he's getting quite
someone's
used
in
to
the
doing
wall.
this. How's that happened?
Oh, you know, full throttle in first gear, bound to happen.
I think I just saw a McLaren at the back of Spare Rory, I think, trying to overtake Buck Kangaroo. I mean, I wouldn't want to be behind him either, but headset's starting to hurt my ears. Let's have a look. There's quite a few people at the back of the already on the
I
starting
need to start
grid.
out my spectator menus again.
Oh god, yeah, I'm glad that you reminded me of that.
Very, very annoying.
Okay, so tyres.
so
Oh, so yeah, a lot of people. Do you want to go through the
top.
tyre compounds?
So
I think that's still more than what we had in
Carbon
Division
Possibly
1.
opted for the hard tyres. I won't recommend it, but you got the
Surprising.
pace.
So yeah, Frozen White, AJ Sams, Krusty and A Hodges are all the people on the soft compound tyres, and they're all right next to each other as well. And they're all the ones in the top 10, which is quite funny.
Connection. Because his car
Maybe,
is
just...
ghosting.
Oh no.
Let me send him an invite back. Oh wait, no, I can't.
Alright. Oh yeah, we can't because it's spectator. Let's hope that someone else does it during the formation lap. I mean, I didn't see anything on my screen say that Hosty left.
Yeah, I saw him
but I know how
left
this game
I
can
went
be.
to check his car and yeah, he's ghosted, so...
Yeah. That's not a great start for him. People need to understand the formation lap, says Mash Gangster. Yeah, they also need to understand the safety car, but I don't think it's going to happen. Where's my spectator? I can't go into beard boost. My spectator thing has just gone complete shit. There we go.
And the lights are going,
Right.
the car's still... And we're away.
There we go. It's very delayed. Oh, there's a Salvo already off. He's on too much wheel spin.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's massive collisions at the
Bad
back.
warrior.
Hosty's out.
Cam's had a collision with
Oh, no,
Warrior.
now
Oh,
he's-
there's a Ferrari racing point going sideways.
Yeah, the racing point is sideways on the track. Oh, and the Salvo just ran into the back of the Williams.
Now, who has damage? Oh, Cam's lost
Virtual
his
safety
right-hand
car.
plate. A-Hodge, 5-second penalty, ignoring yellow flags. Guess he must have gotten the lead below the tail there. At the back, we have Splurgio, who's not here. Spare Warrior, he's got no front wing. Mashed Gangster, I think he's got a bit of damage. I can't really tell from this angle. Oh,
Yeah, Funky definitely has damage.
This has not been the
Frozen
best
White has
start.
massive damage. No, I think that was Buck Kangaroo that lost it right off the starting line and screwed.
oh, pair of
Like
platypus has
everyone
lost an
over.
end plate. But Kangaroo, so it's front wing.
Ando says that he did see Hosey leave. He's more observant than we are.
I saw Hosty leave, that's why I went to check with AI and he's ghosted, so... I mean, he's in P15, so his AI's doing bits here.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to need to pit now.
Beard Boots already pulled the second lead on Revjaw.
Oh, I think they're about to go 3 wide in the
Platypus, 5
first.
second penalty's been in the pit lane.
Oh, but Kangaroo
Frozen White
just
and
goes down the
Spare
inside of
Warrior in
A
the
Hodges, makes move stick.
Right, so let's have a look. AJ Sam's up 3 places, but Kangaroo is up 6 places. Top 4 unchanged at the minute. RK Skills is up 6 places into P9. Danny's sat in P10 up 4 places. Funky Monkey has come up 7 places and sat in P11.
Oh yeah, but Kangaroo, he's got some pace. He is making up some ground. He got past A. Hodges, and now he's catching up to AJ Sams by quite a bit. Oh, the Haas at the back goes wide, and he's crashed.
RK Skills is out.
RKR Skills is out. And that's the safety car. What do you do now? If you're on a soft compound, surely you have to pit.
Yeah, you've got to pit at this point if you're on a soft. It's a given. If you've got wing damage, get in the pits.
I see that Louis is going into the pits. Does he have damage? Or is this strategical? Sorry, I can't speak. Alright, AJ Sam's also pits. Same with Krusty. A lot of people are pitting.
Louis is getting a new front wing.
Alright. Yeah, a lot of people in the pits.
Front wing changes here.
Danny is getting a new front wing change. So is Primal Pro Sniper. Perry's had a shocking start.
What a surprise.
Alright, let's see how everyone drives behind the safety car again.
Yes, Camdo had to pit from the hards and he's on the mediums now. And this is why you don't start on hards.
Ash Gangster is now only just coming out of the pit lane. He is right at the back. Let's check out these position changes.
Hosty says,
so, Hosty's AI.
Go virtual me.
Funky up to 6th, get in there. Yeah, he's had a great start as well. Yeah, Funky made up 12 places, but Kangaroo has made up 8 places, even though I think he might have been the cause of that start crash. He's gone quite far with it.
Yeah. I don't think you'd have been as lucky if you were racing Hosty, because unfortunately the AI can't take damage. Is that A. Hodges ghosting? Is he paused or off?
Where's A. Hodges? He's disconnected. He's got a big red X by his name. And his AI pits, which to be fair might not be a bad thing because he is on the softs.
Probably for the best. I mean, it made some places that going into the pit lane, but it's gone back down now.
Let's have a look at who's stopped now. So more than half of the grid has already stopped. Hosty, I'm going onto PS4 for Prix for Monday. What's happening Monday? Oh yeah, it's the PS4 league, isn't it?
Yeah, I need to practice that tomorrow.
Well, I didn't cause the crash, so in your face says Butt Kangaroo. Fair enough.
Butt Kangaroo's up at 8 positions, sat in P4. Very interesting.
So if it wasn't Kangaroo that went off wide, it must have been Frozen White that lost it on the start.
Well, it's down 7 positions, so I imagine it was him.
Yeah, and then the Haas of RKR Skills, he lost it going on to that second straight. He saved it for a bit, but he did just lose the back end halfway through the straight after firefighting the car for a while, and he swiped across many cars there. I'm pretty sure he would have scared the shit out of quite a few drivers. Perry, I got took out before the first corner, yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, safety car is in this lap.
Oh, that'd be a boost to get a good getaway.
Yeah, let's see when he decides to drop the hammer.
I think he needs to back him up a bit more. From my experience, I definitely would.
Yeah, I think that Singapore has scarred me for life when it comes to safety cars.
It's the only time I've let a safety car restart where that has happened, so yeah, that's scarred me.
And Beer Boost is off. Looks like he's got a pretty decent jump on
Nope.
Revjaw, but we don't know how the straight line speed is. Revjaw is very quick in a straight line.
Tucked in behind him. He's gaining.
I think he might go for a move here. He's going to go down the inside.
Oh, that was great by
Breaks
Revjaw.
late, still makes the corner.
Very
And
brave
he's
move
got
by
it. He's got
Revjaw there.
beard boost on the start. Oh, and the Toro Rosso crossing the cloud and span it. He's got a broken front wing now. That is the worst time to lose it. Danny overtaking Hosidai. Hosidai is now losing quite a bit of places. Beard Boost is keeping Revjaw very honest though, he's right on the back of him. Even with this dirty air, Beard Boost seems to do quite well through it. Sector 2, there's a Perry's off.
Oh dear.
He's lost it going through the fast left right. Virtual safety car, he's hit the wall, and that is it for Perry. You can just see his car in the background there.
Speed up Virtual. Oh. There's a nice battle
This has been a
gap between Monkey D. Luffy and Louis.
Yeah, this has been a very interesting race so far. Beard Boost is not going to let that Ferrari go. Perry has left the session and yeah, he's not happy in the Twitch chat. He knows that he probably should have practiced a little bit more before this race. But we are green. Beard Boost is still right on the back of Revjaw. We got two people in the pits with Spare Warrior and Krusty the Clown. I think they're getting front wing changes. Spare Warrior goes onto the hard compound.
Spare Warrior, that's his second stop of the race already.
Maze Camden right on the back of Danny now as well. Got a few little fights going on here. I'll try to catch all of it, but it's kind of hard.
Camden good to take up P8. What battles we got going on?
So we've got Mace Camden on the back of Danny, we've got Beard Boost on Revjaw, Louis close to Monkey D. Luffy. I think that the Haas is getting, I think the Haas is getting away from Louis a little bit. He'll just want to use everything he's got to stay. Oh, and Monkey D. Luffy spun it on the last corner.
That's unfortunate. He was doing pretty good so far.
He's going into the pit lane. Yeah, that's unfortunate for Monkey D. Luffy. He's just got too much on the outside curb and lost it. But Frozen White is might go for a move on Primal Sniper. He does down the inside. Looks like Primal Sniper might have let off the gas a little bit to let him through. No, there was no use in trying to fight when he had when the Alpha had the faster compound. Yeah, and that's bringing Mash Gangster up behind him.
I think Revjaw needs to conserve a bit of ERS here. He's got nothing left, where Beard Boost has got 70% ERS.
Yeah, it's quite easy to save up your ERS and fuel when you're in someone's slipstream. It's quite easy to just tuck in behind, save everything that you got, and just go for a proper fight on them on the straights, which Beard Boost is going to need because Revjaw is very quick on that straight.
Yeah, he's very low on
Monkey D. Luffy says that his tyres are dead.
That is very unlucky. I went to rest and get to. Harry Potter's not too happy. In the
Beard Boost sets the fastest lap. He's going for a move. There's a front wing going off. Who's that?
I think that's Beard Boost.
That was Beard Boost. Yeah, front left end plate. How did that happen? They must have swiped into each other going in a straight line. That's definitely going to be clipped, and that could have ruined Beard Boost's race. Be interesting to see if he starts to fall back now, but Primal Sniper is right on the back of Mash Gangster.
Revjaw's timing, he needs to save some ERS and just pull a gap because you have nothing in the tank.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Beer Boost that he's lost his end plate, but that is prime time for Revjaw to now pull that 1 second gap out of the DRS zone and save up as much ERS for when Beer Boost does finally pit to repair his front wing.
I think Beardbridge's got to stick out until his pit window at this point.
Yeah,
I mean, it
the
doesn't seem
normal
to be
pit
affecting
window
him
for
too
the
much.
mediums to hards is around lap 13. Yeah, it's only the end plate. He definitely won't be making the move anytime soon, I don't think, but he can still stick with Revjaw, but he will lose a lot of time having to change the
Still on
front
the
wing.
back of Revjaw, and that DRS
Although,
is wide open.
Beer Boost is now the quick one on the straight. Maybe
He's tried to
Revjaw
dummy
not
him.
having that ERS is now hurting him. He thinks better about going around the outside, but he's definitely keeping Revjaw honest there. Mace Camden gets past Danny, went down the inside, I believe. So that
Louis
is that
joined the top three battle.
the runner down. Yeah, this little fight is allowing Louis in the Force India to now catch up. He's on younger mediums as
Force
well.
India?
6 laps compared to 8 laps. Shut up.
This is working. It's working a treat for this for Louis.
Yeah, this whole fight, Louis is coming
He
in
just
this. He
needs to
just
sit
needs to
back
make sure
into the
that
serve.
he doesn't. Yeah, he just needs to make sure that he doesn't screw someone up because Louis is on 8% ERS. It took him a while to open that DRS as well.
This can do right on the back of Buck Kangaroo. Can he make a move here? Is he going to go for a dive bomb? Oh,
He
he's
goes
still
down the
very
inside.
close.
Yes, he does.
Oh, that's a very good move.
They
Very
they
close.
both stay on the track. That was a very good move by Mace Candu. He got past Danny on the on turn 1. Oh, and Buck Kangaroo loses the back end a little bit, allows Danny to go back through. Beard Boost is now a second behind Rev Jaw, and he pits. Beard Boost is in. The normal pit window for the mediums to the hards is around lap 13, so maybe he thinks that he can stretch them out a little bit more. It's not worth not having the front wing.
He's committed to the 2-stop. He's on the... Oh, no, he hasn't. Wait. Yeah? He's gone to the medium. Right, the game's lying to me here. Right, he's gone on to the mediums and he's committed to the 2-stop. The game literally just went from mediums to hards, back to mediums.
AJ Sam just got past Primal Pro Sniper. That look... Oh, did he just get a bit of a nudge? I'm not so sure, but it did look like there were some Mercedes team orders there. It looked like a Primal Pro Sniper did let AJ Sams go.
Lewis coming back with the time penalties.
He needs to try keep this clean.
Revjaw's still very low in the RS. You need to stay there.
Yellow in sector 1, spare Warriors off.
Oh.
There's the Toro Rosso Crusty the Clown coming around the corner. He needs to make sure that he doesn't hit the spare Warrior. Yeah, he goes past.
Very clean.
Oh, there's who's off? Buck Kangaroo's off.
Oh.
Coming onto the second straight, he goes wide into the gravel.
Very unfortunate. What battles have we got on track here?
It's mainly just Louis and Revjaw.
Louis and Revjaw.
And Hostie's AI is all the way down to P13 now. Disappointing.
Very disappointing. Cam's having a lonely race in P4. 4.2. 4 points. Oh, well, no, that's Funky Monkey. I'm looking at Cam's 4 seconds behind Funky Monkey.
Oh, Beer Boost right behind Primal Pro Sniper. He's being held up in traffic now. This is not going to do well for his strategy. I wonder if he went on the mediums because he's expecting a late race safety car to then put onto the softs.
Possibly, but it's a lot to gamble on. For me.
But Kangaroo says that he nearly died. Not sure how he wrote that while he's racing, but I'm not going to question it. Louis getting closer to Rev Jaw. His tyres are 2 laps younger.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a gamble going for another set of mediums because there might not be another safety car.
Yeah, it is a massive gamble, but we did have We had quite a few safety cars in Division 1. I'm not sure how I feel about Division 2 being cleaner than Division 1 at this rate.
Well, we say that, and then they managed to surprise us, so a bit,
That's true.
a bit mixed.
Both not Force Indias, both racing points are on the attack. Louis is going after the Ferrari of Revjo, as Mash Gangster is right behind the Ferrari-powered Alfa Romeo of Frozen White.
See, they're just
Both
not doing
about
it here.
4/10 away from their victim. Oh, Frozen White is losing a lot of time. You can see that Mash Gangster has a lot more grip. Same with Louis and Revjaw. I wonder if Revjaw has pushed a bit too hard. Beard boost right on the back of AJ Sams now. Monkey DeLuffy, 3-second time penalty.
Mash Gangster on back from Good boost AGS.
There's a lot of fights going on. It's kind of hard to get all of them, but Beard boost, I think he might go down the inside coming into sector 3. If he can get this exit right. Oh no, he loses the back end, loses him some time. I don't think he can do it this lap. No, he's not going to. Sticks behind for now.
And Lewis dropped back a bit, but save that ERS.
Yeah. Beard boost has to have a go going into turn 1. Oh, he's having a go now. He's gone down the inside. Gonna give AJ Sams a split stream, but Beard Boost does have the DRS. He went down the inside of the final corner, brave. But AJ Sams is catching up in a straight line, but it's not enough. Good overtake there by Beard Boost. Danny has a bit of a lonely race. He's 5 seconds behind Mace Camdo, and Frozen White is 6 seconds behind him.
Very impressive.
He is. He's doing very well. Louis still right on the back of Revjaw.
He's up 9 places, so I think he'll be happy with that performance so far.
Yeah, for sure.
So everybody is
right.
stopped
Who's gonna
except Hosty's Ghost, Revjaw, and Louis. Oh no, Louis. Is Louis in the pit? Or is Louis pitted already?
No, they both stay out.
Race.
That's interesting, but Louis lost a lot of time going through that final corner. But he is making it all up again on the straight line. Mash Gangster right behind Frozen White. I wonder if he's going to have a go into turn 1 if his straight line speed is fast enough. Let's have a look. Mercedes Power v Ferrari.
I think he's a bit too far back.
All depends. He is catching. Because Frozen, there you have around about the same ERS. He is right behind now, but just not enough. But Kangaroo right behind A Hodges, and he gets past. Oh, A Hodges is ghosting, yeah.
Yeah.
Good overtake though, Curtis. Well done.
Oh, Louis got a snap of oversteer there. And Funky Monkey's closing in a little bit.
You know, we were talking about Revjaw maybe trying to push his tyres a bit too far, but I think that Louis done that now. He's on the younger tyres, but he does seem to be struggling a bit more on those tyres. Beer Boost is catching up to the fight between Mash Gangster and Frozen White. I think he's going to lose a lot of time.
Let's find out what
Revjaw is going into the pits. It has to be the hard, surely.
Yeah, you've got to go for the hard from here, but... yeah, onto hards.
Mash Gangster is right behind Frozen White. He has to have a go going into turn 1. He is so close. Going to get a little bit of dirty air. Yeah, it runs very wide. But he's got the split stream. He's got the DRS. He's got the ERS. And the fuel. As Revjaw just comes out of the pit lane. This is going to be very awkward because Revjaw's on the inside. Mash Gangster makes it work.
Between him and Beard Boost, that's worked out well. How's Louis going to respond to this?
Beard Boost has lost a lot of time. See
now,
yeah, Revjaw can do a guaranteed 1-stop. Beard Boost, who has now lost 2 places, still has to pit again.
If he stops this lap, he'll come out ahead of speed boost, at least.
Uh,
So,
Mash Gangster is looking at Revjaw. Maybe it's taking a little bit longer for those hard tyres to warm up.
yeah, I mean, he'll have those cold tyres, but I think it's safely there. A bit of weave in there from Revjaw. Can I get some heat into those tyres?
Beard boost going around the outside of Frozen White makes it stick. He wants to catch up to Revjaw. He needs to try and mitigate this. Funky and Louis Pitt. It's going to be interesting to see where they come out.
Right, so Louis onto the hard compound.
Yeah, what's Funky going to go onto? The hard compound as well. Mace Camdo now takes over the lead.
Out? I think Cam should have pitted this lap as well.
There's Revjaw. Yeah, Revjaw has took the provisional lead of the Spanish Grand Prix.
Worked out well.
Yeah.
Beard Boost's going to have to get a move on here though, because he's on the 2-stop. He needs to get past Louis and Revjaw and then build a gap.
It's going to be quite hard, but Beard Boost does set the fastest first section. He's right behind Louis, but he doesn't want to make any rash dive bombs. But he is right behind them. Let's ride on board. He has got so much more momentum. He is practically trying to push the racing point. He looks down the inside. There wasn't much gap. Louis doesn't need much space. Yeah, because they were alongside. I don't think Beard Boost is going to be too happy about that. All this time, this strategy for Beard Boost is not working out. He needs to get past.
The more he's held up, the more his strategy's compromised.
Oh, he goes down the inside. He forces Louis off the track, and now that's actually lost him quite a lot of time. That was, I think, a bit of, dare I say, a bit of desperation there by Beard Boost.
Yeah, Danny's pitted for the hard. He's out at P7. You got to pick your right time, and I know he needs to get past. He needs to build that gap, but he's screwed himself over there.
Yeah, I think maybe the fact that I think the fact that Louis may have cut him off going down the inside of the hairpin might have got Beard Boost a bit more annoyed to try that move.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be interesting to see what he tries to do when he catches back up again.
He's got to stay
even with what happened between them, Louis is still right behind Revjaw. Just like Danny is now behind Primal Pro Sniper.
He's done 14 lap all hard.
A little bit wide.
So he shouldn't lose too much time behind him.
Yellow sector 1, there's Butt Kangaroo off.
And surely
he spun it and he's barely got any front wing. Safety car. What's Beard Boost going to do now?
Where's Cam? Oh, Cam's gone into the pits as the safety cars come out. This could work a treat for him.
That is a very good strategy by Cam. He's done 18 laps on these mediums. Mash Gangster drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car.
Oh, wait, who's gone into the pits?
Where is in the pits. Revjaw?
Cam.
Yeah, Mace Camdo takes the lead of the Grand Prix.
That is something else.
What's Beard Boost going to pit onto? It has to be the hards. Yeah, it's the hards. I don't understand this strategy. Yeah, I don't understand this strat.
Well, I mean, I think he saw a safety car and he thought this is the only time he's gonna. He messed up his strategy by committing to the 2-stop, so I think he had to get onto the safety car.
Yeah, because if Beard Boost pitted onto the hards, he could have then pit onto the mediums now. Although, would the mediums make it? I think that they would. He could have had the mediums now.
No, he couldn't because he started on the mediums.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he pit onto the hards with his first pit stop.
Ah, right, yeah.
Then he could have pit onto the mediums now.
Yeah, it's all what ifs. I mean, to be honest, they should have stretched out those mediums because he had the pace. He should have gone for the 1-stop.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought he'd do when I saw him qualify on the mediums. I'm not really too sure why he pitted onto the mediums in his first pit.
If you safely tucked him in P2, you've got to stick with that strat. I could understand if he was in like Cam's position, just sat lonely in P4, P5. You know, take a bit of a risk, but I think you got to commit to that one stop. Especially when he was all over the back of Revjaw. But I think Cam's been handed the win here, personally.
I mean, will he have the pace? He's got the fresher hards, but the likes of Louis and Revjaw right behind him.
He's made his way through
This is
the
going
pack
to be
pretty quick,
interesting.
so I think if he can hold on to this, he's got it.
Yeah, we couldn't see his pace in qualifying because he crashed out on his outlap, so he's done very well to get to where he is. Revjaw just went past Louis. I'm not sure what's going on here. They're trying to fight each other behind the safety car. I think the driver of the safety car is going to be a bit confused now as well.
Yeah. Oh, what's happened here?
Why is Louis going around the outside? Now he's gone down to P3. He's going back down the inside of Red. What is going on?
What is Louis doing here?
What? Where was Louis before this? He was third now, wasn't he?
Yeah, I don't get what he's overtaken under the safety car.
Yeah, I think that he's glitched the game and got past Revjaw.
Unless Revjaw went off track, because if you go off track then you can overtake the car ahead.
Maybe. That might have been why we saw Louis go off the track in turn 1. He might be trying to give that place back.
Maybe not, maybe not. I'm not too yeah, maybe. Been back here, I lost the position straight under the safety car because I slid, well, I literally slid back. That's it.
You're lagging a little bit, mate. You still there?
Game code masters. Thank you.
Right, so we're waiting on A Hodges, Hosties AI, and Buck Kangaroo to get back into the race, to line up behind the safety car, sorry.
What's
Thomas is
Danny?
watching the stream now. Hello.
I'm guessing he binned it.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Was that why the safety car came out?
I'm not too sure. Anyway,
sorry, we didn't
who do you think's going to win from here? Because it's going to be an interesting finish.
Buck Kangaroo says that he's waiting for the other two to catch up. He can't overtake them. Oh, there's a reason that he can't overtake them. It's just a bit of a patient waiting game.
Anyone down to 5th can win this race.
Even then, Frozen White has shown some good pace.
Might be the underdog.
Maybe, yeah, but Beer Boost has a lot of work to do now. He's on the same compound as the drivers in front. Yeah, they are fresher, but not by much.
Right, let's have a look at the penalty update. So, Cam 5 seconds time penalty, he might have served that in the pits, I'm not sure. Yeah, he must have served that in the pits, 5 seconds time penalty.
Right.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, Louis got 3 seconds. Right, so far,
Safety car in this lap.
Louis got 3 seconds worth of penalties, so if he wants to win this race, he needs to get past Cam and pull a lead.
I'll hope that there's no safety car right at the death of it like there was in Div 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Louis is right on the back of Mace Campbell. I think he even gave him a little bit of a love tap there.
Cam's got to play it smart now. Wait, Louis just gone past.
Louis just took the lead.
What is Louis doing?
What's going on here?
How's Louis got past?
What? We're underway though. Revjo is right on the back of Mace Camdu. Lewis somehow took the lead on the safety car. I think someone should clip that because I don't think that's on. But Revjo gets side by side with Mace Camdu, forces him wide off the track, but does get the position. He wants to carry on this fight with Louis that they've had all race long.
Rose and White shot back a bit with a nice 5-way battle for the lead.
Yeah, all 5 of these drivers are right next to each other. Beard Boost and Funky Monkey, the 2 Williams, are in this fight. Going to be a good points haul for Williams if they can keep this.
Oh, penalty.
Sniper gets a 3-second time penalty. Funky goes a bit wide. Beard Boost wants to get past his teammate. You can tell he's much deeper on the brakes. He's right behind him.
Bit of team orders down at Williams.
I don't know. I don't think that Ando AMG will like the fact that Funky might lose the position.
So Danny's felt like it was going well in the ICOS safety car. Caught curb going uphill to DRS straight. Yeah, catches the best of us out. That was Danny.
Yeah, Revjo they're going side by side, but Louis going for the first corner. Revjo tries to make it down the outside, doesn't quite work as it turns to the inside. He was forced a bit wide. That ruins his run up to the end of sector 1. Yellow flag, someone's off. It's the Mercedes.
That's ADS Arm. He spins it around his right to the back.
Yeah,
now.
he's got barely any front wing. Not sure if he was hit
still
or like,
right
if
on the
done
back
that on his own.
of Louis.
As Monkey DeLuffy is right on the back of Pro Sniper.
I think Beard Boost might be getting a bit impatient behind his team there.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. He might start to get a bit desperate. Maybe try a few moves that he wouldn't normally.
And Beard Boost has got that position.
I didn't see that because Monkey DeLuffy just got past Pro Sniper, but yeah, Funky did lose position to Beard Boost. Not sure if he went deep to let Beard Boost pass because it's clear that Beard Boost has a lot of pace. Just look at all 5 of those cars so close to each other.
DRS is enabled.
They won't have it on this straight, but they'll have it for the one after. I think that Louis is going to need to be careful now because when Revjo gets that DRS, but Revjo does only have 8% ERS. Louis has got 17. Mace Camden's got 30 odd. Beard Boost has about 70% ERS.
He's very good at conserving his ERS, which
yeah,
a lot of drivers seem to be struggling with. You just got to keep it low for him most of the lap and use it when you really need it.
Yeah.
Very tight battle first. Oh, Louis got a bit of trouble there. That's going to give Revjo a good run on him.
Oh, look at that. They are all so close to each other. Looks like Monkey DeLuffy is going to try to get past Mace Camdu. Oh no, that's Beard Boost, sorry. Beard Boost is forced off the track wide.
I mean, you kind of expect it if you're going to try and dive off that turn.
Safety car. Oh, and Mace Camdu lost his end plate. That's going to be clipped as well.
That surely ruined his chances here.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He's going to go right to the back of the field.
Not going to be too happy about that.
Go on to? No, at one point he was leading this Grand Prix, but we are green. Beard Boost right behind Revjo. Funky Monkey losing a little bit of time. And AMG, great racing. Yeah, I agree. This is very close.
Hard to pick a winner from here. But I don't think Louis...
Yeah, anyone could have it at this point.
Louis just can't pull that gap that he needs.
No. You can tell with that he's really, really trying to though. He is pushing the limits. I really hope he doesn't spin out, because Louis, since he's been promoted to this league, that's it. Yeah, since he's been promoted to this league, he's not had the best of luck. A win here could do him the world of good. You have to remember, he did just come from Div 3.
Right on the back of him. I think Revjaw
and Beard Boost is right on the back of Revjaw. Beard Boost and Revjaw both go very wide there. Maybe the dirty air, but I think Beard Boost is going to have Revjaw before Revjaw has Louis.
Caught out there. Louis got a bit of a breather now. I mean, Revjaw's still got the DRS, so that's going to help him.
But so does Beard Boost. Revjaw goes a bit defensive, no he doesn't, he goes back, but Beard Boost is going to go down the inside. Revjaw leaves the room.
Oh, Revjaw was
great overtake there by Beard Boost. I think Louis is going to be a bit scared to see that Beard Boost is right behind him.
Yeah.
He's definitely not a driver that you want catching you.
I think Beard Boost might have this windshield now. Less
and
Revjaw can find something.
This is better than Division 1. Yeah, the racing is much closer.
Revjaw needs to pull some out here if he wants this.
He does. He's
he's got very deep there.
He's not got a lot of ERS either, whereas Beard Boost has 50% to play with. Yellow sector 2. There's Mercedes off. Primal Pro Sniper is off.
He's out. Monkey might just be able to nick the podium if he can stay close to the pack.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
he's keeping up with them through this fight.
Retired. What has happened there? Oh dear, are we going to see a safety car?
Maybe, because
we've got
Spare Warriors out as well. Yeah, but Mace Camdo, Primal Pro Sniper and Spare Warrior all retired right next to each other.
I think what happened there was Primal Pro Sniper lost it and Cam went into him.
Yeah, and then I think I think Spare
car.
Warrior was caught up in it as well.
Safety car would have been nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Louis is keen on this. I'm sure that Louis would have loved the safety car. Frozen White right on the back of Monkey D. Luffy. Monkey's on 8-lap mediums. Monkey is on 8-lap old mediums compared to Frozen White's 8-lap old hards. This is going to be interesting to see if Monkey D. Luffy struggles a bit with tyre wear, but we're looking on now with Beard Boost and Louis about to go on to the start-finish straight. Beard Boost is right behind Louis. He's keeping the pressure on. Be nice to see 2 Williams on the podium, says Ando AMG. That would be great. It's been a while since we've seen 2 Williams up on the podium, let alone even near one.
There you go, problem solved.
I
think he's going to have Louis here. Louis tries to go defensive, but I don't know, he shouldn't have the inside line there. Oh, he comes back at him. With late braking. Managed to hold it around.
Louis keeps the lead. Louis is doing everything that he can.
Beard Boost is a good run.
Louis goes defensive here. Oh, and now moves back into the braking zone.
We get the battle for P1, it's the battle for P2 because Louis' time penalty.
Beard Boost is down the inside of it.
Oh, no.
That's very easy to spin round there.
Oh,
they keep it clean. Louis might try go around the outside here. This is going to be interesting. He thinks better of it. Beard Boost takes the lead. Now Revjaw's right on the back of Louis. Louis loses the back end a little bit as the other Williams of Funky Monkey does a bit of a wheelie. Tell you what, Louis could get Beard Boost back if he can keep this close.
Either Revjaw needs to get past Louis now, or Louis needs to get back past Beard Boost.
Yeah.
Revjaw's chance to stay alive.
They're all taking a lot of that inside curb, just doing everything they can to get the most lap time.
Oh,
Louis is now in overtake mode. Louis is catching very quickly onto Beard Boost. This may be his final shot. Goes around the outside, hits their tyre.
Oh,
Loses an end. He hits
oh
him
no,
again, and Louis off.
Oh dear.
Louis has no front wing at all. Accelerated too quickly coming off the curb. Yeah, he
Funky Monkey's up in second.
I think that they were just. How'd that happen? Revjoy must have got a bit flustered and allowed Funky Monkey to get past. But I think Beard Boost and Louis might have just been too close side by side. Beard Boost would have broke earlier. Louis would have then hit his front tyre with his front wing.
Oh, Louis in the gravel again. And Krusty Little
He's
Clown
got no
goes
front
past
wing.
him. Yeah, he's got absolutely ruined for Louis. Should have been some decent points, racing points.
Yeah, after so long of some poor results, it just keeps happening again. And right near the final laps of the Grand Prix, AJ Sams gets a 3-second time penalty. Williams 1-2 could definitely happen, but Revjaw's not going to want that. He's on the back of Monkey.
Revjaw's it's the same thing for Revjaw each time. He's got 1% ERS and he's still an overtake. Stick it in 0.
Yeah. I don't think Revjaw's that good at conserving his ERS, which may allow Funky to keep this P2. This would be a great result for Williams at this rate. Louis, 5-second penalty for speeding into the pit lane, just adding salt to his wounds, adding lemon to his coke. He goes on to the softs, but he could still get fastest lap, and he's still in the points, but gets overtaken now by his teammate. This is just so unfortunate for Louis. He needed a good result. He's been in this division, promoted up to this division for, I think this is his 3rd race now, and he's still not got the results that he deserves.
He's trying to hard, pushing too hard to get those penalties.
Yeah.
Bit unlucky, but I think it calmed down a bit.
Yeah. And now the field is all a bit spread out. All the drama has finally calmed down. Looks like Beard Boost is able to now control this gap to his teammate Funky behind. And it looks like Revjoy is just not able to catch up to Funky Monkey. Monkey DeLuffy is on the mediums, which are now 12 laps old. Funky just getting a 3-second penalty. That could ruin his race. That might bring Funky down below Revjaw. It never rains, it pours down when it comes to Louis. Unlucky. Yeah, it is just so unlucky. Louis says, how can you not leave room to re-enter the track? To be fair, it did look like Louis kind of joined the track a bit uncontrolled. They kind of go on to Beard Booster's side of the track. I don't think that was Beard Boost's fault. What do you think, Dan?
Sorry, what did you say? You don't think it was Beard Boost's fault? Well, I clipped it. I need another look at it because I'm not too sure, but it was a close one.
Yeah, because Louis said, how can Beard Boost not leave any room to re-enter the track? From what I saw of it when it happened, which isn't a lot, so don't take what I'm saying to heart, because this is just from what I remember of it. It did look like Louis did kind of join the track a bit uncontrollable. There's gravel out there, there's not a lot of grip, there's speed bumps. So it looked like Louis did kind of join the track a bit uncontrolled of his car, did get onto quite a bit of the track. Beard Boost, on my screen at least, was all the way on the other side of the track, so I don't see that as Beard Boost's fault. But again, I could be wrong. I could be. Yeah.
I think we'll have to see Louis.
We'll have to see.
Really.
Yeah, for sure. Louis, 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Oh.
Try to get that fast.
Well done. Yeah, well done to Louis for not rage quitting. He's a great pace throughout, and he's sticking in there. He's still going to get some points at least, and let's hope that he does better at Monaco next time round.
Can stay off the walls.
Yeah, easier said than done, I think.
Yeah, it's currently sat in P9. Get past the flat point. Get a few points for
Not seen a lot of Buck Kangaroo, but he's up into P8 for his first race back, and he's chasing down Mashed Gangster. Monkey to Deluffy, 3-second time penalty. Those 14-lap-old mediums must be getting a bit difficult. Ando says that Revjaw has a 3-second penalty as well, so that brings Funky back into this race. I wonder if Buck Kangaroo can catch up and pass Mash Gangster. He's on 15-lap-old hards now, whereas Buck Kangaroo is on 8-lap-old softs, but those softs must be dying very quickly now. And Louis is catching Buck Kangaroo quite quickly on his 3-lap-old softs. Dan's gone quiet on me.
Oh, sorry. I was just.
Buck Kangaroo is catching Mash Gangster quite quickly. Maybe the fights aren't over yet. Maybe the drama's not over yet, and maybe the overtakes are not over yet. So it's Louis, Buck Kangaroo, and Mash Gangster all getting quite close to each other.
Bit of last lap drama.
Buck Kangaroo is stuck in a racing point sandwich right now. They all seem to be catching each other at the same rate. You can see all three of them in frame, coming now into sector 3. I wonder if Buck Kangaroo can get a launch off the start, finish straight, and pass Mash Gangster on the straight. But again, those 8-lap hards, he is going to be feeling them. But it's lap 33. Just realised that. He's only going to have one more lap to do this.
No, never really. I mean, Kangaroo went a bit wide.
He's gone wide. That's going to help Louis out massively. I think Louis is going to go for the overtake.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah, down the inside, moves back into the braking zone. Very good driving there. And Louis is up to P8, just behind his teammate Mashed Gangster. But Beard Boost is about to cross the line. It wasn't the easiest race for him, but he's managed to get loads of overtakes done. He's got pole position. He crosses the line to win the Spanish Grand Prix, 3.8 seconds ahead of his teammate Funky Monkey, who does have a few time penalties, but that doesn't affect his
Red Job goes third. Oh,
his last position. Third. Yeah, it is a Williams 1-2. Fantastic racing, but Mash Gangster could still be overtaken by Louis. Doesn't look likely now, because they're going into sector 3, which is a very difficult overtaking zone. But Louis is going to have a lot more grip on those soft compounds. Going to be interesting to see what he can do. They'll be fighting for who's number 1. Louis cuts the corner to just try and get the edge over his teammate. It's not going to work. Mash Gangster comes home in 7th, while Louis comes home in 8th position. No time penalties to change that result. Except when Buck Kangaroo goes ahead of Louis. Buck Kangaroo has kept it clean. He's kept it consistent. Didn't pick up any time penalties. And he's moved up to 8th position. AJ Sams now crosses the line on his 10-lap-old mediums. And that is it for the Spanish Grand Prix. DL13 Gaming got a bullshit 5-second penalty. And 60% dead rear tyres was painful. Yeah, that race was very entertaining.
Didn't realise Senna was Welsh.
Wins. It is a Williams 1-2. What a sight to behold. Revjaw in P3. He drove brilliantly as well. But so did Monkey, Funky Monkey. Great Rinnis. Great win And Coach said, yeah, finally finished the race. Primal Pro Sniper, good race, well done. Those on commentary, thank you very much, Primal Pro Sniper. I appreciate it. And yeah, great racing throughout. Any words, Dan?
It was an exciting race, definitely.
Great words.
Few
Well
unlucky
done. Very
drivers.
enthusiastic.
Yeah, a few unlucky drivers. And Louis really should have been up there at the podium.
Already some clips coming into the admin chat. Funky Monkey,
Yeah,
Retro,
I've
Monkey
seen
did
some already.
Luffy, same with Louis, AJ Sam, Primal Pro Sniper, all got time penalties, same as Spare Warrior, but they actually all kept it clean. I can't remember how many people got a time penalty in Div 1, but that was very clean and consistent throughout most of the race here at the Spanish Grand Prix, considering how hard it is to overtake. Yeah, I'm.
Not the best track for overtaking.
No, I thought that Spain would be a bit of a bore fest, but it turns out that they done very well there.
There's a few unusual overtake attempts. Very creative.
I'll try and invite a few of them to the party for the interview. Can't remember if Beard Boost has a mic or not, but I'll invite him anyway.
Not sure.
Same with Monkey. And then Revjaw as well. Revjaw, I know, has got a mic. Spoke to him quite a lot in a few practice races.
Yeah.
Driver of the day, Funky, started 18th, finished second. That was a very good race by Funky Monkey. And he joins the party now. Make sure that your party is included. And here's Beard Boost as well. The only one missing is Revjaw. So let's start with Beard Boost quite quickly. So we saw that you started on the mediums, which was the best sort of race strategy, but then you pitted onto the mediums again. Explain your thought process there.
On the safety car restart, I wasn't as quick as I thought, and I went for the overtake, I think, on the second lap after that. And I got caught up when I lost my wings, so I decided to go on the two stops, go on the medium, soft. And then another safety car happened, so I thought I'd go on the hards for the best option at that situation. I would have thought more people would have pitted for mediums. I wouldn't have won the race if they did that.
Yeah, me and Dan were questioning your strategy a little bit because the mediums, to commit to the two-stop around Spain is quite a risky strategy, but it pulled off you in the end. You did quite a few good overtakes, but then you had some contact with Louis. Explain what happened there.
Going into the turn one, he contacted me, which sent me out a little bit to the left. I just watched the clip, and then going around the second corner, he touched me again, and then he spat. I've got the clip also, so I can send that in.
Yeah, quick question. When he made contact with you the second time, where were you, like, on the track? Like, what sort of side of the track were you on?
Right side of the track.
Yeah, that's what I saw in my thing, because he put in the chat that you should have left more room for rejoining, but it did seem like, on the stream at least, from what I saw, you did leave quite a lot of room for him to rejoin, but it looked like he kind of came onto the track a bit uncontrolled and sort of went quite far onto the racing track and made contact with you again.
From my past experiences, if you go off the track, it's not up to anyone else to leave you room to get back on the track, it's your own.
Yeah, he did come on, I think he was a bit, I think he felt that he just kind of needed to get in front of you because you were quite quick and he knew it. So if he let you go, then that would have been sort of it for his race win. Your qualifying went quite well. Explain your pole lap. How are you feeling in quali?
Not the best, to be honest. I could have hit a 17, a high 17. I messed it up on my last qualifying lap. Lost about 4 tenths.
Well, you still got pole, which is really good. You seem to be very quick in this field. And how are you feeling about Monaco next week?
I don't think anyone feels good about Monaco.
I feel good about Monaco. I'm quite looking forward to it.
1 in a million, Dan is.
The chat says that Funky's got no mic. So, Dan, is there anything you want to ask Beard Boost quick?
I Were you getting quite frustrated in your first stint behind Louis? Because you had a point where a bit of contact made and maybe it's a free, probably shouldn't have gone for an overtake. I mean, was that just out of a bit of frustration being stuck behind him? Oh, can you hear me?
You still there, mate?
Let me
Next, going. Bit boost. Yeah,
Oh, sorry, say the question again.
Were you getting a bit frustrated behind Louis?
The only thing that was frustrating me was both the Ferrari and Louis were moving on the straight. I thought you could only do one move, not two. So I'd go down the inside, I'd go down the outside, and then pull to the inside, and then they would switch to the inside, and that's how I originally got wing damage.
Yeah, well, on the second DRS straight, I noticed he pushed you quite far over near to the grass, and then you kind of had a little bit of contact, and in sector 3, looks like you went for a move that wasn't really there. So I was just wondering if you get a bit frustrated at that point.
Not frustrated, but just using the same race etiquette that he was doing, and late braking is what he was doing, so I decided to do it to him.
Yeah. Well, congrats on
Yeah, I think they forget that it was two moderators that were streaming the race and watching everything.
Yeah.
You basically see everything.
Yeah. So we're almost going to end this here. I want to say to Funky though, he started 18th. I get he doesn't have a mic, but I just want to say this. Like, he started 18th, got all the way up to second. It was a great Williams 1-2, and a race finally goes well for Funky. So massive congratulations there. I'm sure you know that Ando, he rated you as driver of the day. It's not easy to get through the track at Spain. So yeah, massive congratulations to both of you. It was a great result for the Williams team today.
Congrats, Funky.
And then we're going to leave the stream.